Have you ever landed from a long international flight and felt like your legs are swollen trunks and your head is pounding and all you want to do is nap, but you have to navigate the baggage claim? Yeah, I've been there. And I used to think that travel days were supposed to leave me exhausted. But after years of flying between Morocco and Europe and Asia, I realized there's a way that I can actually feel good on long flights. And today I'm going to share with you my secret system, and this helps me land energized, hydrated, and ready to explore. Let me set the scene for you. One of my favorite parts of leading retreats is getting to greet travelers as they arrive at the destination. I love seeing their excitement. But every once in a while I notice someone as they're exhausted, drained, and they need an entire afternoon just to recoup before they can enjoy the retreat. This doesn't happen often, but I feel bad when it does. And honestly, I've been there too. On long international flights, I've stepped off the plane feeling completely drained, swollen, low on energy, and I know how frustrating it is when your adventure has to wait because your body's lagging behind. That's why I developed this flight method. It's simple, actionable system, and it helps you arrive feeling energized, hydrated, and ready to make the most of your trip, no matter how long your journey is. First up, fuel smart. Eating healthy is everything on travel days. I always pack snacks like nuts, protein bars, roasted chickpeas, or fresh fruit. And not only does it save you from the overpriced airport food, but it keeps your energy steady. I remember one flight where I forgot to pack snacks, and by hour 4 I was hangry and regretting every life choice. My lesson learned is that protein plus fiber plus hydration is your flight's BFF. Next, limit sitting and move often. This one changed my life. I walk the aisle every hour on the plane, and when I'm at the airport, I avoid sitting for long stretches. I even set a little reminder on my phone. Small movements like ankle rotation, standing, walking, they make a huge difference in circulation and swelling. And honestly, I feel like a different person when I do this versus just plopping down and scrolling Instagram for 3 hours. The next one is invest in recovery. My biggest advice would be to get compression socks. They're huge for swelling. And when you get off the plane and you feel like you just have legs full of water, you can barely walk, it totally drains some of your energy. Also, it takes a whole 24 hours to recoup from that water retention. Compression socks do wonders. They don't just help the circulation in your legs, but your whole body. Another thing that's going to help with that water retention is to get hydrated. Yes, it seems backwards, but actually drinking water is going to help you not retain water. Bring a refillable water bottle and refill it up after you go through security. I used to underestimate hydration until one flight had me completely drained and dizzy and halfway through, and now I never fly without it. Hydration equals energy, clear mind, and less bloating. Simple math. The next one is to honor your sleep schedule. Try to sync with your destination's time zone. You'll want to nap strategically. Don't overdo it or you'll feel worse. I learned this the hard way on a Marrakesh trip. Jet lag hit me like a ton of bricks because I ignored the time zone. But since then, I follow this rule religiously, and it makes a huge difference how I feel when I land. So make sure you calculate when you should be sleeping in your destination and use those times as your napping times. And finally, take breaks and step away from your seat. Stretch, even if it's just walking the bathroom or gate area. Sitting for hours is the fastest way to feel stiff, achy, and drained. I make it fun. I'll do a lap around the terminal and notice little things like new shops or people watching. Movement plus mindfulness equals less stiffness, better circulation, and you actually enjoy the travel experience. So what's the takeaway? The recap? F, fuel smart. L, limit sitting and moving. I, invest in recovery. G, get hydrated. H, honor your sleep. And T, take breaks. If you follow these 6 steps, I promise you'll land feeling energized, comfortable, and ready to explore. Not like a drained, swollen mess. I hope you found this helpful. Hit like, subscribe, and comment below with your go-to travel snack or tip. I love to hear what keeps you feeling great on your long flights. And if you want a printable version of my flight checklist that has snacks, hydration tips, and travel day hacks, click the link in the description. Safe travels, and may all your flights feel amazing.